Hey everybody, yeah, got an amazingly beautiful day today. We've had nothing but rain, just horrible since I got the buckets up and running. It just started, the weather just turned horrible, got rainy, got real cold again, but bang, today, it's really beautiful. I'm down here monkeying around and maybe potting some stuff up today actually, but before I get that going, I just want to, I want to say thank you so much to MHP Gardner. Bobby, I was very, very overwhelmed with you mentioning me on your channel like that. I thank you so much, Bobby. You're a wonderful guy. Thank you. And to all you new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, I really overwhelmed with that. I try to answer every one of you guys back, and thank you all. I know there's some that I've missed. I'm sorry, and it wasn't because I just didn't care. It's because I really got inundated with subscribers. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much. Well, okay, I told you I was going to have. Oh, you know what I'm going to do just before we get into that too? I got something in the mail, all the way from Australia. way down there. Way down. Anyway, a while back, I entered a contest on Rob Bob's channel, Aquaponics channel. For you guys that are into the aquaponics and you haven't seen him or discovered him, check him out. It's absolutely fabulous. I'll leave his link in the comments or right here in the video now. Rob's really got an amazing setup. He's a really brilliant guy, a wonderful person. I entered this contest for a pH meter, and I won. Yeah, I won. Anyway, Rob, thank you so much. That's awesome. All the way from Australia, guys. This isn't any North American jobby. This is from Australia. Rob, thanks so much, bro. This is going to come in handy in my little dirt greenhouse. I've always wondered what the pH of the soil was, so anyway, I'll check. Anyway, awesome. So it pays to enter the contest. There you go. So, and anyway, okay. So what I was doing, I'm sitting on it here. I was going to build a crock key. It's getting hot, guys. Wow. It's 85 degrees in here. And I find that very warm. Anyway, I'm sitting right here on this bench. It's at some point going to be a crock key setup. I've got the top part all cut. I've got the back plastic. I can pop it together in a heartbeat. But I was talking with Lenka last night, and she reminded me that NFT system I have over there, which I'll spin the camera around a bit and show you, grows enough pak choy and enough lettuce for us and then some. And I'm usually giving some away. So she said, why don't, instead I put instead of putting a crock key system in here, which I'd probably grow more of the same, to try something else. She wants me to try the cocoa fibers. So I've got these really nice pots and some of these real nice pots. So I got some cocoa fiber this morning. 20 bucks a bag. Woo! I probably won't grow $20 worth of peppers. Anyway, we thought we'd give that a go. The reason is if something horrible happens and we lose our power for a time, I'm out of business pretty much. I mean, that's it. I can come out here and water all this by hand, but in a Dutch bucket configuration, that's going to be a little bit of a chore. It can be done, absolutely. You could, you know, even suspend a reservoir up above to drip slowly. There's a lot of ways of doing it, but what I wanted to try was hydroponics in the buckets, hand-watered hydroponics. And I've heard the cocoa fiber is absolutely amazing. I've used it in these peppers. Seemed to work very, very good, although I had pepper problems indoors under the lights. So I brought those out here, thinking maybe the little sunshine can give them a little kick, and it has. They're looking a lot better. But anyway, in these big buckets, I've got some little cheese manis. These are from the Galapagos. They're awesome tiny little, they're a small tomato plant too. But anyway, so, and I've got a couple of, I got 4 of the beefsteaks left, and I've got a couple of these little yellow peppers that I'm going to, sounds like my dog's upset. Anyway, I've got some of these. I'm going to be putting in the cocoa fiber too, just to see what they do. So anyway, I'll get. I'll go. I'll go see what's driving my dog crazy, and then we'll get those planted. I'll just show you how I'm putting them in there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix a little bit of perlite with the cocoa. Darn stuff doesn't seem like it's going to go that far. I got 5 bags. That was $100. Woo! Anyway, okay. I'll get this wrapped up. I'll get this cleaned up, and we'll start planting those things. All right. All right, guys. Well, we decided we'd try the cocoa fiber, and I'm going to add a little perlite to that this year. And actually, you know, Lenka and I, we took a vote on the on the Crocky system, and you know, like I said, she reminded me that I already had that NFT system. So we took a vote on it, her and I, and she counted the votes, and I lost. So here I am. We're going to try this year, but I think this is a really good idea. And also, guys, remember, maintain proper hydration in the greenhouse. It's hotter than you think out here. You don't know how dry you're getting. That's okay. So, what we got? I got this huge old water catcher, a big pot, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some perlite to this. Now, I honestly, I'm not 100% sure if you're supposed to, but then hey. So, this stuff is really, really nice stuff. I'll show you which kind I'm using. It's called, well, it's cocoa fiber, something or other. Royal Gold. Woo! Man, these things are going to grow like crazy. This stuff's called wild. This stuff's called Royal Gold. Oh man, never mind. Anyway, I guess I could cut that out, but I probably won't. All right, so I'm adding, geez, looks like about halfway up that darn pot there, and I think I'll add in maybe maybe a little more buckets of perlite. We'll see how it looks, but this stuff is dusty, guys. The perlite, holy smokes. So if you pour it, don't. It's best if you can kind of like lay it down, because this stuff just, the dust, you can see, the dust off this stuff is just horrible. And it's no good to breathe. I believe it is a type of a glass, and it's expanded glass. Whew. So you don't want to get that in your lungs. I imagine you breathe enough of it for long enough, you'd get something similar to silicosis. And that's no fun. So I'm just adding a little bit of, man, I got a mouthful of it. Yeah, be careful. So I've got one of those scoops of it added in here. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna add a little more. See if I can get this to go a little farther, because like I say, you know, this stuff's pretty expensive, and like for 20 bucks a bag, I don't know, you know, yeah, well, I guess for sure, if you know how to use this stuff, it's no big deal. But for my way of thinking right now, 20 bucks for a trial, what the heck? I'm gonna do it anyway. Seems it's kind of an expensive medium, that's for sure. But you know what? If I get really, really good results out of it, man, that's great. And hopefully, I mean, if I get a lot of food out of it, that's getting the main idea. But anyway, this stuff just mixes up really nice. And I wish you could feel the darn stuff. It's just beautiful. Now I'm going to grab the camera and give you a real just a quick look at how it feels and what the texture is like. Yeah, you can see it's just a very, very, very beautiful, beautiful stuff. Right now it comes out of the bag very, very moist, but now I have seen this stuff dried up. So anyway, guys, that's what we're working with, and it's just beautiful, just beautiful stuff. So this is ready for planting, and you know what? It's not that heavy. Now, this stuff holds a tremendous amount of water, so it's probably going to get pretty heavy when I fill her up. But in this one, I think what I'll do, well, maybe I'll put these guys. These two darn tomatoes, I think I'll put them smack dab in the middle. These are the pink brandy ones, like these guys. And I'll tell you guys, you can see the difference between the hydroponics that have been out here growing in the darn cold at night and everything, and these have been warm under the lights, all the same age, all the same seed, everything. Look at the difference in them. And of course these are down like 6 inches into the pot. So yeah, the soil, I don't know. I know some guys send me comments that I'm crazy, that they do better with soil. And you know what, that could be very well true, but I just don't, guys. I really like the hydroponics. Anyway, guys, this is what I'm going to be doing today. I just wanted to kind of share a little bit with you, and I wanted to thank Bobby and Rob for the awesome pH meter, and yeah, just kind of show you a little bit more of what I got going this year. I'm going to try some potted stuff, just, you know, and they look good in the greenhouse too, guys. I mean, I know this is all about food and all, but to be honest with you, I just come out here and I sit here and spend time because it's a nice place to be. All right. Okay, guys, so listen, thanks for coming with me today. And listen, until next time, we'll see y'all later. And above all things, be good to each other. Be good to each other above all things, guys. Увидимся позже. Будьте на себе годни.